Many are still calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in custody of the Department of State Services. And tonight, I'm being joined by legal practitioner Ifeanyi Okereke. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. The back and forth and the recent withdrawal of Justice Binta have also sparked concern about the situation about the case, and if this means that if the court has, if the justices have withdrawn from the case, is there no hope again for the release of Nnamdi Kanu?
Yesterday, my Lord Honorable Justice Binta Nyako recused herself from further trial of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Recall that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested by the Department of State Security Service, the DSS, sometime in October 2015. And up till now, we've had a series of protracted trial, I think 9 years now. The legal team has gone to appeal court. The appeal court quashed all the charges preferred against Nnamdi Kanu by the federal government. The federal government, by the federal government, I mean the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, appealed further to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court sent back the case to the trial court, that is the court of my Lord Honorable Justice BFM Binta Nyako, for the matter to start de novo. However, yesterday, Nnamdi Kanu personally made an application to my Lord to recuse herself from handling the matter. And my Lord did that. My Lord recused herself and handed back the case file to the Honorable CJ for onward assignment to another judge. And what does that mean? It means that the matter is going to start de novo. After 9 good years, the matter will start de novo. What is Nnamdi Kanu's offense? What is his offense? The federal government charged him for treason, which they couldn't prove, although the matter has not started anyway. Since 2015 till now, it has been one application from one application to the other. It may interest you to know that that he hasn't even taken his plea. For a court to have the jurisdiction to try a criminal matter or an offense or a suspect, the suspect must have taken his plea. Up till now, he has not taken his plea, but that's by the way. The issue is that he has made that application orally himself, not even through his lawyer. He made that application himself, that he does not have confidence in my Lord's court. And the honorable thing to do is for my Lord to recuse herself, to hands off the case, which she did.
The concern also about he is still insisting on the Biafra creation. Earlier, just yesterday, he talked tough in a way of also reacting and reiterating his stand. And there are those that probably may argue and that probably while the federal government or VSS are not taking it very kindly with him, may be for the level of information with in their custody. Do you feel that there are more steps, in resolving this away from the court and the back and forth we've witnessed from the court?
The highest social political organization in the Igbo land, the Ohanes and the Igbo, has led a delegation to the former president when the General Muhammad Buhari was the president. They led the delegation because even the court itself, my Lord Justice Nyako has even suggested for a political solution. Nnamdi Kanu is a prisoner of conscience, for crying out loud. He's a prisoner of conscience. Section 20 of the African Charter provides for self-determination. And what is self-determination? The right of people to freely pursue a political ideology, put social, culturally wise, and economic wise. And the Nigerian state has domesticated this charter. So what is his offense? What is his offense? He felt disgruntled before IPOB, before the formation of Indigenous People of Biafra in 2012. We have the MAZOP, Movement for the Actualization of the Sovereign State of Biafra, led by Chief Raf Wazirike, a lawyer. After so many years of agitation, it died down. And here again, Nnamdi Kanu picked up. While in incarceration, you know about Simon Ekpa, who is in Finland, still directing the affairs of, the IPOB. So what am I saying in essence? If the federal government wants stability, the Nigerian state, the fabric of the Nigerian state has been eaten. What is holding the state is just a thin line. Go to the southeast. Anarchy, killings. So the only way forward, which has been advocated, Johannes Zendibo, the highest Pan-African sociocultural group of the Igbo extraction, has led a delegation saying, Mr. President, please release Nnamdi Kanu to us. Also, some statesmen, Igbo statesmen, led by the late Anyanwu Chief Anyanwu, has led a delegation also. So why are they still keeping him? Why are they still keeping him?
All right.
He has the right to agitate for his people. He feels the southeastern extraction, which I am one of, has been marginalized in the scheme of things in this country. And that is the gospel truth. Let us not shy away from it. Come on.
Do you feel
truth.
that it is what is fueling the crisis in Southeast? We've seen the unrest, even when some governors are trying to manage the situation, and that's number one. Secondly, we've seen government making moves to even create the Commission for the Southeast in a way of trying to put all their demands together in consideration of what the people of the Southeast have been agitating for. In a way of trying to see Nigeria as one, which I know as a legal practitioner, you believe in Nigeria, if otherwise. In the context of that, don't you feel that there is also a need to start, putting all of that sentiment aside and seeing if government will react towards probably the move and the mood of the people of Southeast?
Yes, my brother, if the government, the federal government, led by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, His Excellency, is sincere to finding a lasting solution to the issues ravaging the Southeast. The Southeast was once a very peaceful, place to be, but now you hardly sleep with your eyes closed. I was there quite a couple of months ago. If they are sincere, they should first of all release Nnamdi Kanu based on political solution, because it's obvious that the judicial system is not working. The judicial system, his trial is not working for 9 good solid years, only for my Lord to recuse herself from the matter yesterday after 9 years. Moving forward, they should come on. Sunday Igboho of the Yoruba, I've forgotten his group. He was released. You are aware, and so many other agitators. So why is Nnamdi Kanu's matter? Why is his own different? If the government is sincere, you are establishing Southeast Development, whatever commission, which at the end of the day, politicians will still embezzle the funds made for such developments. We don't have faith. I, as a person, I am not a member of IPOB. Neither am I holding brief for them, but the current realities on ground is that he should be released. And he has come out to say that once he is released, you see all this insecurity, because the issue is that the struggle has been hijacked by some criminal elements. Yes. The struggle has been hijacked by some criminal elements. And he has come out to say that they don't want him out, so that the brigandage and the banditry and the kidnapping in the Southeast will continue. They want to destabilize the Southeast. So for me, I don't see any other possible way of resolving the issue of, the Southeast, the insecurity there, and what have you, if not releasing Nnamdi Kanu from the DSS detention. That's it for me.
All right.
Release the man.
Yeah, we've seen that move, and those are probably, by say, the last administration had that case to deal with, not President Bola Tinubu, though they are also concerned that government is a continuation, and it's the federal government's case. We've seen the changes at DSS, with the change of the new DSS boss and that of NIA, who probably were those behind his arrest as at the time. So, do you feel that they are probably inheriting the case from the last administration in a way to study properly before taking an action? Or do you feel that there are consistent delays and the technicalities, even coming from the judiciary, is undermining the process? And now that we have the new Chief Justice of Nigeria, do you feel that she may bring a reforms to the sector that may tackle all of these issues? Because we've seen different court orders, either from the Supreme Court and all of that, and people, and some institutions of government and agencies and individuals that do not really obey them.
Like you rightly stated, government is a continuum. This is an APC government. Muhammad Buhari, our former president, Buhari, handed over to this current APC government, whether it's him as APC or PDP. The fact still remains that government is a continuum. And a delegation has been led to the current government, federal government, led by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So I don't think that they are studying. What are you studying? How long will it take you to study? His travels has been on for the past 9 years. He came into the country, you arrested him at the airport. He was given bail in 2017 by my Lord Honorable Justice Binta Nyako. His home was invaded by the Nigerian soldiers who did the Python dance. He left, he fled for safety. And in 2021, he was renditioned back. He was rendered back, not even extradition. There is a difference between rendition and extradition. He was kidnapped. Let's put it that way. So I think that the government is not sincere. Maybe there is an agenda to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there, so that maybe the insecurity or what I don't know if there is an agenda. Because why release Sunday Igboho? The both of them, we are agitating. Sunday Igboho was agitating for Yoruba Nation. Yes, I remember now. Yoruba Nation is agitating for Biafra. Right. He has the right under the law. You made mention of the new CJN, my Lord Honorable Justice Kekere Ekun, who is the new CJN. I don't know if any reforms she will introduce we make any headway as per Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Just like when I started earlier in this program, I told you that the matter we start de novo. We start afresh. That's the meaning of de novo. You can imagine after 9 years. So any policy by the CJN cannot direct the Attorney General of the Federation on what to do. Unless maybe the matter is brought again to the Supreme Court, then they can make pronouncement, maybe acquitting him, discharging and acquitting him. But apart from that, the AGF cannot take directions or directives from the CJN. So it boils down to political solution, which we have been advocating. Let the man go. He has promised that once he's released, he's discharged, that the insecurity, he will put an end to it. He will call some of these guys who are masquerading and parading themselves as IPOB, that they are fighting for, the emancipation of, the Biafrans. Some of them are criminal elements, non-state actors. So my brother is, I don't just know, how to put it, in a mild way. I feel or I think that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going through is persecution and not prosecution. In law, you prosecute. You prosecute and you don't persecute.
All right, Mr. Zenwa, we really appreciate, and of course, we are tracking the development right there and seeing the outcome of the case. We really hope that the law will take the full court on the matter. Thanks so much for joining us and spending some of your evening with us. He is the founding partner of Spectre and Ashburn LP and a member of the National Assembly of the Nigerian Bar Association. Thanks so much for joining us on the program tonight.
Thank you for having me, my brother. God bless Nigeria.
And that's where we wrap it up on Big Talk tonight. On the face of the country, on the development so far, tracking what the implementation of the Federal Executive Council meeting really holds for Nigeria. We've seen the recent increase rate by the Central Bank of Nigeria, and Nigerians are saying, no, it is not the right time for that in terms of the inflation already hitting up the country. But their reforms are probably will be a move that will strengthen our currency and make lives better. But for how long would all of this take? We're tracking that development in the country and knowing what the president is doing, salvaging the situation on ground. My name is Idika Micah. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, and may Nigeria succeed as always. Bye-bye for now.